So what's the gospel? What's the good news? Salvation is for you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who repent and come back to the statute, laws, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? So let's see. What I wanted to get. Maccabees, right? Our people going off. Wicked ass Jake going off, right? So let's see. The book of Maccabees. It's the last book, right? There's Maccabees 1, Maccabees 2. And remember, don't go into endless books. You can get bugged out. You try going to like Jubilees and Enoch and all these other books. All you need is the Holy Bible, 1611 edition, because it has the Apocrypha in it, right? Holy Bible, King James Version. The Apocrypha they took out after 1611. Why did they take it out? Because it shows you who the Israelites are, who the persecution was for, right? So, this is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Right? So what they trying to do? What New World Order? One nation, right? One kingdom, one religion, right? That's what they're trying to force on us, right? And everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Democrats and we'd be just fine.
Right? And that's, you know, as we know it, they're both feathers of the same bird, right? So we don't mess with that. We don't mess with politics. We don't put a king over us, right? Our king is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh Shai being our king. So what we got? We got the statute, laws, and commandments, right? That's what this whole blueprint is made out to be. They try to make it out to be like they came up with it, right? They made the blueprints. They made kings and queens and democracy. No, the Israelites made it. We are the original kings and princes of the earth, right? Right, so all our people want to leave the laws. You got a second for the word?
Oh, no thanks. I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, are you so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American?
No.
Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, this is only for so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. We the Israelites, right? So what our people do? They go to, they want to be one people, right? One law, one order. So 42, and they wanted to all be under the commandment of the king, so they gave up the laws. 43. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. Right? So to this day, they profane the Sabbath. You know, it says don't worry about, like, don't let no man judge you on your meats or high holy days, right? Because I mean, if you're keeping a Sabbath, all praises to the Most High, right? You're still keeping a Sabbath. But these people put off their Sabbath. They started buying, selling, cooking, cleaning, you know, doing whatever they wanted to do, right? 44. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the city of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days, right? So they said, hey, don't follow your Lord. Don't follow his laws, right? Do away with his laws, right? And you know what our people did? They did it. They did it, right? But that's why at the end here, 64 says, Salaki 63, wherefore they choose rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meats, and that they might not profane the holy covenant. So then they died. And there was very great wrath upon Israel, right? Because we rather die, because it's going to happen again, right? All these things is written before time for our learning. They're going to tell you, look, they're already making people eat crickets and bugs, right? And that's why a brother was going into what we can eat. Like, we got to know what clean foods we can eat. You know, can you eat quail, right? Yeah, you can. It's a clean bird, right? But certain birds you can't eat, like crows and stuff. So you got to know what birds you can eat, fowls of the air, right? What fish you can eat, pretty much anything with fins and scales on it, right? What cloven foot, what type of animals you can eat, right? It has to have it has to chew the cud, right? It has to regurgitate its food. So the pork, the swine is unclean to you, right? So we got to know these things in the end time, right? The brother put it out when we pilgrims on the earth, right? All hell breaking loose, you know. Yeah, the Lord said, my people, they're going to eat. But you still want to be prepared. Because what? Our God is a God of knowledge, right? And through actions, the actions are weighed. I'm roughly paraphrasing it. What's the other one I wanted to bring up? Khan, I wanted to bring out the last thing. You know, when you brothers and sisters got a chance, you want to read Manasseh's prayer, right? It's a beautiful prayer, especially the brothers. They go in. Some of them are atoning, right? They're doing the Day of Atonement. It's a beautiful prayer of you know, the sinner's prayer. How the Almighty, He's a great terror, right? We profess, you know, the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's why we out here teaching, right? We out here teaching and preaching to our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to come back to the statute, laws, and commandments, because these laws were only given to you. Only given to you people who suffer, you know, and fit these curses, right? And people wave and everything, bring them in, you know, we bring them in. We try not to scare them away, but once they hear this word, they get dealt, you know, we got to bring them up. We got to bid them to the marriage. If there are people, if not, they got to be prepared for slavery. They got to be prepared to be into subjection, because we the rulers of this earth, right? This place going down swiftly. Swift as the eagle flieth, right? As swift as they set up by deceitful gain, is as swift as they going down, right? Kala Yahweh, B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Rakakadash, right? So prayer of Manasseh, yeah, we got, you know, get into that, brothers and sisters. You know, get ready for, prepare yourself with fasting, prepare yourself with praying, prepare yourself with reading, right? Stay in the spirit, right? Stay prepared so you don't got to get prepared, right? They say. How we do that? Be patient, wait upon the Lord, keeping His statutes, laws, and commandments, calling upon His name, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because in that day, there's nothing else we can do but call upon the name, right? I had a dream that, you know, the volcanoes was erupting. There's fire blowing, boom, boom, volcano, volcano, volcano. I ran to the back. I seen it through a picture window. I run to the back room, right? I bowed down on my knees, and I said, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? I had a dream, you know. I had several dreams, and not all dreams, you know. Dreams are dreams, right? So I even said, you know, these people be dreamers of dreams, right? Because a lot of these people just dream their life away. That's why it says, godliness with content bring great gain.